we're going to review a movie that I haven't seen yet.
Oh, but I have.
Yeah?
Yes.
Because you go to the movies a lot more than me.
I go to the movies quite a bit, yeah. I get bored.
And for some reason you went and saw The Conjuring.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if it was for some reason. I was interested because I've heard a lot of good things about it.
It's a movie that's basically a ghost story, but it's based on a true story.
So they say.
Take that with a grain of salt.
So they say, yeah.
Just like the Blair Witch Project was found footage.
Right. But the people that were actually portrayed in it were actually did exist, or they do still exist.
Right, kind of like that movie from a few years ago with Ryan Reynolds.
Right.
The remake, I can't remember the name of it.
Amityville Horror.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. But this was nothing like that. This was much better than the Amityville Horror. There were several things that I did like about this movie. I liked the pacing of it. I liked the direction of it. It was directed by the same guy that did the original Saw movie. I think it was the original Saw.
Okay.
James Wan. I liked that. I liked that it had like this old school haunted house feel. There were some moments in there that you definitely felt the, oppression of the ghosts and stuff like that. But there were several things that I didn't like. For instance, I never really felt that the family was in trouble, or in like mortal danger, like they were going to, end up dying because of this, haunting.
For movies like this, for me, it's important that I actually give a shit about the characters going in. Was there
Right.
enough build into the characters?
They did have some build into it. I mean, the family had, a lot of, a big family, and the daughters, you got interested in them and whatnot, and but you just didn't really feel that imminent danger, imminent doom that they were going, if they didn't have this happen, that they were going to die,
Like Paranormal Activity, where you actually felt that the ghost was out to hurt them.
Paranormal Activity? Really? No.
That was security in the movie.
I was thinking
more recent.
I was thinking more down the lines of maybe like The Exorcist, because if you look at the demon that was possessing Reagan, The Exorcist.
Yeah.
You look at the demon. The demon could have easily killed her.
Right.
You felt that if there wasn't something done, that the church did not get involved, and she had this exorcism, that she was going to die.
I've heard some reviewers compare it to this generation's Poltergeist.
You can probably put it down in that same line. The things I didn't like about it were at times it felt like I was watching like a A&E type, reenactment of a haunting,
Okay,
I didn't really care for that aspect of it. It did, and the ending, the last 15 minutes of it, there was a lot of stuff going on, and it just seemed rushed. It seemed like that they were on a budget, and they had to hurry up. Oh, wow, we forgot about the ending. We're going to have to hurry up and put all this stuff in there because this actually happened, and then it just happened too quickly, too suddenly. All in all, though, all things considered with the movie, I think it was worth watching once, and I don't want our viewers to think that it wasn't worth going to, because it was worth seeing.
But is it more of a movie you could wait for video?
You could wait for video, but if you got that, that girlfriend or whatnot who's afraid of those like boo moments, and you want to see her jump, good movie for this. If you're not afraid of those boo moments, then you're probably not going to get much out of this, and you could probably go ahead and wait for DVD.
And see, and I'd ask you to compare it to some other movies, but we've kind of done that all throughout. So.
Kind of did. There's other haunted house movies out there that I enjoyed, Burnt Offerings. There was one in '79 called The Evil that I really liked, and stuff like that. But it was worth watching once, and I don't feel bad about spending, whatever it was, $7.50 or whatever to go see it. So, all in all,
final grade?
I'd probably give it about a B-. I thought that they had a good effort, but the execution just wasn't there the way that I wanted it to be. Also, one other thing that I did not like about this is that it got an R rating, but it was more like a PG-13 movie at best. I think that they could have pushed the envelope a little bit more if they were going to have that R rating going in. They could have, drubbed up the scares, and pushed them a little bit further, but I'm not the maker of the movie, but I wish that they would have did that.
All right, well, we'll see you next time.